Alright, here we are back for round 2. Our opponent chose to play first, and I'm going to keep this hand. We have a turn 2 Llanowar Envoy, followed by being able to just filter for blue if we need to cast our Cloud Reader Sphinx and everything else. So, play this Llanowar Envoy, pass the opponent. Opponent's not doing anything, so we're just gonna attack with both here, get in for 4, pass the turn. We've got a lot of our late game cards, but that's totally okay. Alright, call the cavalry. That's gonna stop me in my tracks a little bit. I'd like to draw an island this turn, that would be nice. Sapling migration. Okay. Well, I'm one turn away from kicking this, so I'm just not gonna cast it. And I can't cast Cloud Reader Sphinx because Envoy's ability costs 2. So I'm just going to pass. And he can attack me with the Knight tokens, and then I'm just going to untap and play Cloud Reader Sphinx. So I take 4. And then we'll see what happens. Sapling Migration trades with Call of Cavalry also, if I choose to do that. Alright, Windgrace Acolyte. Alright, that's fine. So we're going to add blue. And then we're going to cast our Cloud Reader Sphinx. And we'll scry 2. We're going to put Swamp on the bottom. And I'll put Rona on top. And then we'll just pass the turn back. So he's going to candle us. And attack. Now let's see what I can do here. I think I'm blocking, actually. So we're gonna play Sapling Migration with Kicker, and that'll put it down, or that'll put down enough ground defense to block the Knight. We drew Rona, and then we can Soul Salvage back the Sphinx and the Envoy. All right, I'm gonna double block only. Actually, let's think about this for a second. He could have what? Healing Grace, but I'm not really worried about that. Double block gets punished badly by what? Fungal infection. Quad block gets punished badly by Adamant Will. I think I'll just triple block. If he's got fungal infection, then he can kill one and just trade. Otherwise, he can play Adamant Will and then, you know, still kind of the same outcome. No big deal. So, Lingering Phantom. Okay, that's fine. Vicious Offering. That's a really good draw, actually. Shoot, man. This is actually kind of tough because I don't know what I should be targeting with the Vicious Offering. I could kill the Phantom just dead, but I'm taking 3 Adrenaline from the Acolyte, and that's going to be problematic. I think what I need to do here is I need to chump the Phantom. I think I need to play Soul Salvage, so we're going to do that first. Because that just needs to happen. So we're going to get back the Envoy and the Cloud Reader Sphinx. And then maybe I just cast Envoy and just chump the Phantom for a turn. That's probably okay. Let me try to do that. It really sucks that I didn't draw even another just generic land here. Then I could still leave out Vicious Offering, which would be nice. But he's got 3 cards. So I think that I just chump the Phantom if he attacks. Yeah. Chump with a token. Then I can play Cloud Reader Sphinx and block Acolyte. That might be good enough. We'll see. And then I still have Imbolus' Clutches, so if I'm drawing lands and stuff, then I can cast that eventually. And then I got Rona to buy it back later. What is this? 4 mana. Yep. That card's really good. Alright, there's an island. I think I just play the Cloud Reader Sphinx as is. This lets me leave up Vicious Offering. There's another Vicious Offering and a Weatherlight. I think I keep both of those. Weatherlight's really great. I can crew it with the Envoy or the Sphinx, but my issue is that if it comes down to it, I don't know. I think I'm going to leave both on top, actually. I just need gas, and Vicious Offering is a great trick. And I think that I'm totally committed to just putting the Envoy in front of a Night token. Yeah, I can't cast Imbolus' Clutches until I draw another blue source, but I don't think I really care. Okay, that's fine. So I think that I just block. I could actually just chump with the sap here and then use Vicious Offering here. But he's like televising Trick. So maybe I just let these trade and then use the Sapperling after combat. Like, okay, well, I'm gonna do this. At least I declared my block first. He could have a Historic spell, I'm not really sure. But oh, that's really good. You control Enchanted Permanent. Oh boy. I could take it. Oh no. Alright, so that's kind of gross. So we need to find another blue source right away. I guess I just play Rona naked and then leave up Vicious Offering. I'm going to draw Weatherlight and then I can... Oh man, he's going to make a token like way before that. Oh boy. I mean, I guess like in theory I could just kill the token. Beard. Okay, that's fine. Like I could just take his demon with Weatherlight, or I mean with Bolus's Clutches, but I could also just kill it. Okay. So we have a 1-turn window to find our blue source. Otherwise, I'm going to have to use Vicious Offering to shrink his token and then kill it with Weatherlight, because it'll be a 4/4. This is kind of creepy. Getting kind of down to it now. Oh boy. Well, that card is not going to be helping me much. Okay. That's a bad attack, but yeah, okay. Oh, so, ugh, gross. So I can use Rona right now. But if I hit blue source, then I'm really going to be in trouble. Oh, this isn't legendary. Never mind. I don't know why I thought it was. Okay, so that's actually fine. I don't need to use Rona then. I'm just gonna roll. Blood Telecombo. That's an interesting draw. I think we just cast it, right? Yeah. That may very well stop him from attacking me. Yeah. I think that I'm in a decent spot now. I kind of wish I had another land because then I could use Offering and Candle at the same time. But I think I'm in okay shape right now. Right, he has his own Candle. So whatever he targets with Candle, I can use to either crew Weatherlight or I can use to sack to Vicious Offering. So let's see what he attacks with. Was he just sending? Okay. Yikes. This is not a great situation for me. Shoot. Well, let's see what happens, right? If I can crew this for 3, either using the Sphinx or one of these. If I crew, he's gonna kill it though. If I crew the Weatherlight, it's gonna die. The only ways that I can crew the Weatherlight also is by using the Elves plus Rona. If I do that, what does that leave me with? It leaves me with no blocks on Baird. Ugh, man, this is really, really tough. I have 7 mana. Oh boy. So we have dueling candles. Oh man, this is rough. The problem is that I don't know if I can even survive this turn. Yeah, I can survive this turn, right? I put Sphinx in front of the Acolyte. And then I use Vicious Offering to shrink the demon, I guess. That seems really terrible, but I think that's what I've resolved myself to having to do. Or no. I have to chump Baird. And then I can candle the demon, I guess, to shrink it. I'd take 1. Yeah, so I think I have to do this. Which is really ugly. I have to candle the demon. He's gonna candle my Sphinx. Yep. Whew. Yikes. Well, I would have been in a better position here. If I had more mana. Or if he wasn't just killing me dead. Yeah, I don't think that I can win this game. I don't think I can even survive. He's got 4 attackers. He's going to sack a cleric token. I'm at 4. I can't even crew Weatherlight. I could play Muldrotha and have 1 mana available. Excuse me, 1 mana available. And I could cast what? Candle or Elves. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and concede. There's no winning this game. I think I need to bring in Broken Bond for this guy. He's got 2 candles on Sarah's Wings. Pierce the Sky might be okay. So what's bad here? I wonder if I want both Broken Bond and Pierce the Sky or just one. Because Broken Bond kills right and on Sarah's Wings, but so does Pierce the Sky. I mean, for all intents and purposes. Because Pierce the Sky will just kill whatever he flies with Sarah's Wings, and then it'll also kill the demon token that he gets with the right. So, I don't know. What's not good? He's got double... what's it called? Call the Cavalry. Double Call the Cavalry. Lingering Phantom. Kind of interesting. So I think I'm gonna trim down a little bit on the things that are not great. I'm gonna cut the Lenore Envoy. Now that might be weird, but I mean, like I've said, I've got a lot of blue sources, and I don't have a lot of blue cards. Soul Salvage is still gonna be great. I'm gonna bring in a Tolarian Scholar, and I'm gonna bring in Pierce the Sky. And I wonder if I should cut Vicious Offering or the Eldest Reborn, maybe. No, the Eldest Reborn seems great. Shoot. Maybe cut Syncopate. But he's got a lot of bombing cards. I don't really want to cut Syncopate if I can cast it. So Envoy is really bad against Call the Cavalry. I mean, I know it fixes me a little bit, but, you know, I can survive without it. Tolarian Scholar is just because it's going to be good against blocking all of his 2/2s. I really wish I could find something else that's bad here. Maybe Windgrace. No, because he's got his own flyer, so I don't want to be able to block it. Double Vicious Offering is good. Sapphire Migration trades with a token and does well. I think this is fine. I'm going to keep this. I consider cutting Weatherlight because he's got like a decent amount of like, you know, just board presence, and I can't really afford to be crewing that thing all the time. But I'm gonna be on the draw. This hand's great. I don't know if I play Migration on 2. I might because I'm gonna be curving out. Question is do I want my curve to start at 2 or to start at 3? So, I guess we'll find out. Because if I want my curve to start at 2, alright, Candle I can deal with. Then I play Migration. Oh. Alright, now I'm not going to play Migration. Because Scholar is a good card. He hasn't put anything on the board either. And he's mana screwed, so. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I'm going to grab a Forest with this. I do need double blue for In Bolus's Clutches, but I have a double green card that I can cast in my hand, so I'm going to do that. Plus, if I need to find blue... Well, first of all, I don't even have In Bolus's Clutches in my hand, so... I would need to draw that first. And then I have Sphinx to find another blue source if I need to, so... Alright. Okay. That's fine. I mean, whatever. If you want a fungal infection or 1-1, that's totally fine with me. I really don't care. And now I get to hold off on the Eldest Reborn. I'm going to play Cloud Sphinx instead. I'm going to attack. I just want to make him jump as long as you can. Play Weatherlight and then play a land. This way I can play Cloud Raider, Sphinx, Scry, and then I can crew. Might be kind of counterintuitive though, considering everything, but what are you going to do? Alright, so he's just sending. Let's do that. Let's play Cloud Raider Sphinx. Crew Weatherlight. Forest Dark Bargain. What's this do again? Top 5 reveal historic cards. I'm actually just gonna bottom both of these. And I can crew with the Baloth Gorger, which is kind of interesting. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna crew with the Sphinx. And attack. If he wants to trade, that's totally okay with me. Trade your 4-drop for my 4-drop is totally okay. Because I've got the Eldest Reborn in my hand. I want to make sure that he can't do anything. Alright, so we are going to just bin a bunch of stuff. And that's totally fine. The next turn I can kick Saproling Migration and use the tokens to crew the Weatherlight, which is good. And then I'll get in for 7 in the air. Alright, well he has his own Eldest Reborn apparently. Alright, there's Rona. So I'm going to cast this with Kicker. And then I'm going to crew this. Done. I'm going to attack. And I'll grab right. Oh, bells and lock. So I'm just going to dump this Tolarian Scholar. I'm not worried about blocking his things anymore. And he's going to get back a creature. It's probably going to be the Cloud Raider Sphinx if I had to guess. But that's okay. Now I get to play right. I get to play Rona, getting back Skittering Surveyor to get another blue source if I need to. So he has got 6 mana up, so he's probably just candling. If I crew Weatherlight. Then I can play Rona and get it back. Maybe I just attack with the sap tokens and then play right. That's probably better. Let's just do that. That way I can play my Eldest Reborn. I want to get rid of all of his tokens. I mean, he's got Call of Cavalry. Maybe I just cut this next game. Probably a good idea. So now I get to play right. And I'm not casting Rona yet, actually. That was really stupid of me to play that land, by the way. Because if he's got, like, Caligo Skin Witch or something, then I'd just lose my whole grip, and that's really terrible for me. So, that was just me thinking, like, oh, I want to be able to cast, like, 100 things at the same time. Alright, so Icy Manipulator is, like, really irritating. Alright, so now we get to play Eldest Reborn. Get to make you sack a thing. And... Huh. This is kind of interesting again here because I can cast Rona, use it to crew the Weatherlight, but he's just going to tap it, so it doesn't matter. If I cast Rona, I get back Skittering Surveyor. But if I cast Rona later, I could get back right, or I can get back the Eldest Reborn. And I'm going to just play Muldrotha and just start overwhelming the board. So I wonder if I just want to get Rona and just get Skittering Surveyor on underneath so I can get lands. It's probably a bad idea. I think Rona is better buying back some of my stupid historic cards, or this if he kills it. I think I'm just gonna move to combat, and if he wants to, oops, if he wants to icy a token, go ahead. I guess that's kind of interesting with the way crew works. If he had tapped a token in response, then I get to crew Weatherlight. Alright, whenever you do a historic thing. Sure. So you're going to discard a land. Probably. Doesn't really matter which way I order these, because... yeah. Woodland Cemetery. Okay, so I'm going to use the demon to crew the Weatherlight. He's going to tap it. Or not. Is that just lethal? What could he have? What is that? What's that card? Steal away? Or did he just totally miss? Okay, he's got seal away then. That's fine. That's okay. I am alright with that. However, we are definitely bringing in Broken Bond for game 3. There is no question about that. Icy Manipulator, Seal Away, Candle, Eldest Reborn. He's got his own right. We're definitely bringing it in. 3, 4, 5, 6. Cast. Muldrotha. Cast. Skittering Surveyor. It doesn't really matter. I don't have Llanowar Elves or anything, so. Get another blue source. Okay, so he's just scooply dooping. Yeah, so we're definitely bringing in this card for shizzle. What do we want to cut? Knight of Malice is just so good against this deck. I wish I would draw it like more often. So Pierce the Sky is still good, right? I mean, he's got stuff. He's got the Acolyte, which is in draw. He's got Ansar's Wings, which is going to be good to kill. I'm just debating, do I want to cut that for another Tolarian Scholar? Because he's got 2. Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, what do I cut? I mean, my deck is so tight. Maybe cut Syncopate, because I'm like tapping out more than leaving up counter magic, I guess. He doesn't really have like any super bombs that I want to like counter. I mean, I guess he does have right. Man, I don't know. That's tough. Maybe I cut Thorn Elemental because I just don't need to have this late game card that costs 1,000,000 mana. Yeah, let's just do that, I guess. That seems pretty whatever, but I just want to survive until the late game. I can easily take over with Muldrotha in both clutches. I've got Rona to cast all my stuff. Soul Savage to buy it back. I mean, Tolarian Scholar is just serving a role of block your Vigilance tokens early and stuff like that. So he chose to play first. This hand is... I'm going to keep it, though. I've got Dark Bargain to fuel. This is a hand where you easily just like draw a bunch of lands and get flooded. But I've got early removal spell for anything like super threatening. You can't cast Call the Cavalry until turn 4. So, I mean... Alright. Hitting that island was actually not bad. And I'm going to attack. If you want to steal this away, then be my guest. I get to cast a turn 3 Dark Bargain, which is going to be pretty good, I think. Another Vicious Offering is pretty good. I'm just going to pass. Really don't want to draw any more lands. Maybe 1 island, but that's about it. Let's call it Cav. Oh, wow, Ariel. that card's gross. Well, that is getting offered up to get killed. Alright, so we have Grow and Impulse's Clutches. I think I'm just taking the Grow and the Clutch. That's gonna work for me. So he's gonna go to M step. I'm gonna play Swamp, and then we're gonna go like this. I'm gonna cast this with Kicker. Grabbing Swamp. I guess Forest, because I have another island in my hand now. Then we're going to cast this with Kicker. And sack this. So, that was a pretty good turn. Now I've got tons of lands. And really now what I just need to draw is some gasoline. So. And that is not gasoline. So we've got a ton of live draws in the deck. And I've also got him casting things. That's a live draw, so. Even Sentry. That's not good. Alright, so we're a little floody. I think I'm just going to kill that right now. I've still got Bolus's Clutches to steal anything like super threatening. Alright, Tolarian Scholar is a really good, like, not really a really good draw, but it's a good enough draw for right now. Because if he wants to bust Candle on a 2-3, then jeez, go ahead, man. Otherwise, I'm just going to be able to block the Baird, and it'll hopefully buy me enough time. Yawgmoth's Vile Offering. Holy crap. Alright, so he got his Ariel back. Ooh, that is a sick draw. That is a sick draw. Because what's going to happen here is I'm going to steal his guy with Bolus's Clutches. And then he's going to Candle his own creature. Likely, if I had to guess. And then I'm going to get to play Muldrotha. I'm going to get to play in Bolus's Clutches again. Which is going to be stupid. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Ugh, that's horrible. Oh my goodness gracious. So I have 5 mana after casting Muldrotha. So I could cast Tolarian Scholar and cast Knight of Malice, I guess. And then I get to cast in Bolus's Clutches. So he has to have a removal spell for Muldrotha, or he is probably losing. Oh no. Oh god, no. What's going on? Is he trying to... Oh boy. He's trying to use that ability and it doesn't work. Sorry, friend. I thought that would kill a 1 guy, but it does not. Sorry. Yeah, it doesn't work. He's not a knight. Yeah. Sorry. That doesn't work the way that you thought that it did. Yeah, you should have read your card. I mean, not that he's really ever in a position where he can win this game. I mean, that's just not happening. He can attack with both if he wants to. He probably won't attack with anything, actually, because I have double block, and it just turns out really badly for him. I would never, ever block with Muldrotha with Candle on the board. And, Yeah, and then I untap and I just I clutches this, and that's game. And I can actually use the Knight of Malice to like, well, I guess if he ever plays a one power guy, but I mean I get to play clutches, and then I get to play Llanowar Elves, and then just, you know, this with clutches is stupid, and then probably, you know, draw Weatherlight, cast Eldest Reborn, make you sack your board every 3 turns, so I just get to rebuy this. I mean, this card is stupid in the late game. So anyways, with 2-0, be back for another round in just a bit.